Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Ann and I'm new to YouTube and Booktube, so I thought I'd just start out with the Booktube newbie tag because that seems to be the thing to do. So I found some questions from other videos around YouTube and let's just start with that. The first question is, why did you start this channel? I started this channel basically because I love books and I love YouTube as well. So I thought I'd actually start making some videos as well as just watching them too. And then, what fun and unique things can you bring to Booktube? Honestly, not much because there's so much good content already out there. But I think one thing I could add is that I do read at a very normal and realistic pace. I have a job that takes a lot of time as well as some other obligations, so I don't read super fast, so I think I can offer a very realistic reading pace as far as content goes. What are you most excited about for this channel? I think I'm honestly just most excited about interacting with more people and sort of just getting outside opinions on different books and recommendations and whatnot. Then why do you love reading? I love reading basically because I've just always done it. My mom has read to me ever since I was little, before I could even read myself. So I just grew up having to hear basically a story before I went to bed, whether it was my mom reading or my dad reading. I just love to listen to stories, and then once I learned to read, I just kept on doing that. I wasn't really allowed to watch much TV growing up, so books were basically my entertainment, so to say. And then, what book series got you into reading? I think the one that sort of got me reading on my own a lot would probably be the Jack and Annie series, the Magic Tree House, where the one where they like go into the tree house and it takes them to a different time period. I always really liked that one. That was fun. I also like Junie B. Jones. Some more, I guess, more like teenager ones. I liked Percy Jackson. And I read the Twilight series as well, but who didn't, you know? And then, what challenges do you anticipate with Booktube? Probably just sort of finding the time to read and record videos, I think, and just staying consistent with uploading and filming. And then, when did you start reading? I don't really know. It's just something I've always done. So probably as soon as I started to learn to read, I've just been reading, and I've stayed pretty consistent with reading. Like sometimes I get more into it than normal, but usually I read pretty consistently. Where do I read? Wherever I can, pretty much. I love to read, on vacation, traveling, any sort of public transit. Like to read on these chairs. I have a stationary bike that I read on a lot. When my dog gets up from this chair, I like to read in this one. And then I read in bed way too much also. I usually like to read before I go to bed. And then, what kind of books do you like to read? I read mainly fiction books. I do read nonfiction too, but that's mostly if someone recommends it, or I read it for a book club or something. And then usually when I read nonfiction, I like to listen to it instead of reading a physical copy. But just to give some idea of what I like, I just put some recent books that I've been reading out and then my current read. So I'll just go through those. One book that I've been like obsessed with lately, all my friends all my friends know this, but Dune, I read this for a book club a while ago, just in anticipation of the second movie coming out, and I literally got obsessed. Like, this book is pretty long, and I finished it pretty quickly, and then I've already read the first 3 in the series. I'm not even that into sci-fi usually, but I've been reading this, and then the last book, the next book I'll show you that series as well. But yeah, Dune is just an amazing book. The storytelling is crazy. So yeah, I love this, and I'm about to start the 4th one. I know there's some controversy about when to stop the series. I keep saying I'm gonna stop after I read one of the Dune books, and then I just am like, I gotta know what happens next. But I might have a hard stop after God Emperor Dune. We'll see. And then the next book that I read recently that I really enjoyed, The 3-Body Problem. This is the copy that my dog ate. I have a normal copy too, but as you can see, it's pretty taped together. Thank you. Yeah, this is a great series. Also not something I typically read because it's sci-fi, but I got super into it. I have finished this series. This is honestly not even my favorite one in the series. I think my favorite is the last one, Death's End, and then the second one, Dark Forest, and then this is probably my 3rd favorite. It's still really good. The TV show, okay, if you've seen the TV show and read the books, let me know what you think of the show in the comments, because I did enjoy watching the show, but it was weird. It wasn't a lot like the books, but still very enjoyable. And then the last one is just my current read, which is The Pale King by David Foster Wallace, and I've read Infinite Jest by him also, which I didn't like at first, but then I just kept going back and rereading parts of it and thinking about it, and I was like, wow, I really did enjoy that. So I thought I'd read this one. This is the last book he wrote before he passed away. It wasn't even finished. It's kind of just put together from his drafts. And this I really like. It's just about some employees that work at the IRS, which sounds really boring. And some people probably do think this book is very boring. But I actually really enjoy it so far. I'm almost done. I'll probably finish this today. So yeah, I like that. But anyways, yeah, that's a little bit about me, and then I'll have some more normal sort of booktube videos coming out soon that are just more focused on the book content. And yeah, that's about it. This is my dog. She clearly is very interested in what's going on. But thank you for tuning in if you've stayed watching this far, and yeah, I will see you soon.